What up, Tube? Back with another update. We'll be running today, hopefully. Even if a couple of the homies too busy today to run, I'll take my car out and get a couple, get some recording in so we can check them out. But bad news about the TC, the spur strip, Revo gear plastic. So this is a real heavy, pretty torquey motor. It's a 2200. So 4076 can. So it's a little bit bigger than my, I think this is a 3764 can. I forgot. I can't really remember the numbers on it, but it's not as wide, maybe in length, but not as wide as you can see. But the X-ray, I was able to take my 36 tooth XRay Racing steel spur, and I got it in there. Now, RC World 33, shout out again to him. One of the first guys I seen that was doing it like on his own without shipping the car off and getting them to do it for you. Usually he uses Revo gears. I had a 36 HR Racing, so the holes are not lined up with the adapter. They're not even close. So I took a drill bit and I put it in my vise, and I just drilled the holes in as good as I could. Now, the first time I did it, they were all in there, but they weren't lined up correctly, perfectly with the adapter where it wouldn't have that up spin where it goes up. You wanted it to be in there perfect. But like I said, I'll post a video on how I did it, because I'm going to order me another HR Racing spur now that I know I can do it. I'll order me another one, and I'm then gonna go metal for this one too. But when I do order this one, when I order another spur, I'm going to go and get a Revo one. I won't have to do as many modifications to it with the Revo one. The HR Racing, you have to do a lot more modifications, but I was just so determined to get it in there. I got it in. Took me about 3 hours, but as you can see, it's in there. It's in there perfect. My motor mount, 1/8 whole power motor mount, I could have got it in there a little straighter. As you can see, it's slightly on the slant, but it's really not affecting it. The meshes, it could be better if it was straight, of course, but the mesh is still pretty good. So we good on that. And if we do go out running today, or if I go out by myself, or whatever happens, I will be taking the X-ray. It's the only one that's up and running right now. The Hobby King, still waiting for my bulkheads, and I need a rear diff, tore the lip on the diff, so I need those two things for that, and then the Hobby King will be up and running. This was the motor that was in the Hobby King actually, but I had put a 2600 BL motor in here, and it kept cogging on me. Like I guess I maybe melted the bearings inside or something inside of the motor, because it was just jumping real bad. So I took it out, and this was the only one I had, extra one that I wasn't using at the time, because Hobby King is down. And like I said, once I get my RS4 or my Serpent S411, I don't know which one I'm gonna get next, but hopefully the most likely the RS4 is more reasonable. But once I get that, I'm gonna take a break on buying the cars for a while, and basically just focus on motors and good ESCs. You know, because I got this motor is okay. It can handle 6S without getting crazy hot. It can handle it real good, but it's not the best motor in terms of performance. But it can handle. It's a pretty good motor. I only paid about 40 bucks for it. And this one I paid about 55. It's a bigger can, and there's a lot more torque in that one. Like I could turn see how easy I could turn that pinion. You're not turning that pinion that easy on this. As you can see, torque. It's a lot more torque here, which probably explains why I ripped this spur. But also, when I had punched it off the line the first 2 times, it took off like a bat out of hell. So I know the potential of this thing. This is probably my fastest car right now in terms of 1/10 scale. So I really want to get that spur in there. And I had I think this was a 38, and I had a 28. So I had 38 on 28, and it was moving, man. Even off the line, it was moving. This car would have been perfect for drag with that setup. But like I said, just gotta be patient. Wait till I get that new spur, get it in there, and then TC will be ready to go. I can't wait to let you guys see this thing run. But right now we stick with the X-Ray. And like I said, if my homie don't come, so I'll just take it out there and get some test stabs in, so get a look at what it can do. I know I got some dialing in to do because I don't have any diffs. See, rear pulley, front pulley, no diffs. You got to dial your car in a little bit more in terms of droop and those type of things. But another quick update. And like I said, anybody interested in doing this, leave me a comment, and I'll throw a video up on how to do it, or at least on how I did it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Hopefully another video will be up today. Enjoy the hobby. Mwah.